I really do love the Mustang. I mean, I really do love it. I really do love the Mustang. Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. Before we start off, I wish you all had a Merry Christmas and that the new year will bring you a lot of great stuff, and all the best wishes to you and your families. For sure, I hope my 2019 will be a little bit better. I mean, these are just material things, or what we want to call it, but anyhow, I hope 2019 will be a great year, and I believe it will. Sorry for the sun. So I just wanted to also give a big thanks to all the comments I've been receiving for the past videos I've been uploading, disregarding of what the comment is, more or less. It's always nice to get everybody's opinions and thoughts and whatnot, even though maybe we all don't agree all the time. But anyhow, it's nice to see the feedback, so thanks for that. What would you do if you were in my shoes, more or less? Because I really do love the Mustang. I mean, I really do love it. It's an awesome car. It's versatile for what it is. I mean, it's awesome looking, it's fast, the sounds, the experience, the emotional feelings, etc. you get from it is hard to beat, and also at a price point which is very hard to beat. So I've been talking about it in some of my previous videos as well, is what other cars would be possible to give this type of emotional feelings within similar price range. And here in Sweden we don't have that many options as you have in the US. I can't get like a 17 whatever Mustang with a Roush supercharger with warranties, or an 18 or 19 with a supercharger with warranties, or twin turbos from a dealer or whatnot, where the dealer is taking over the warranty, more or less. That we don't have any of. We can't even do a Ford Performance tune with maintained warranty, so that's not even possible either. So with that said, so what options do I have? One is to go for a 17 car potentially, and then do the tuning, etc., and also do the suspension mods, etc. required. That will be an option, but again, because this car I'm having now does have the Magna Ride, and I have 20s on it, and the comfort is really good for what it is. I mean, for being 20-inch wheels with little rubber, etc. I mean, it's the Magna Ride is truly awesome. So one option I'm looking at is maybe to go for a really nice 17, if I can find one, to get the latest, how should I say, updated of the version 1 of the S550, so to speak. One other option I have is the Camaro S2SS, which is available here, which is actually $5,000 US cheaper than the Mustang, and that's for the 18 model, so it's not the new facelifted version. And that's the fully loaded with the magnetic ride, and I don't know what they call it, active exhaust, automatic, etc. However, the insurance is more expensive on the Camaro, and I'm not sure about the residual value on that one. And also, I'm quite short. I don't know if I can live with the Camaro as a daily driven car. The Camaro itself, I believe it's a really awesome car. I was cross-shopping between the two actually before the 18 was released, and then I decided, okay, I'll go for the Mustang because I think I can live with it from a daily driven perspective. Also, we have the Charger and Challengers here in Sweden as well, but those are almost 10,000 SEK more expensive than the Mustang, but they are also more or less fully loaded, so most of these type of cars come to Europe or etc. with most of the equipment already, all the boxes ticked, so to speak. Also, what I need to mention is I've also considered a 19 Mustang as well. However, sorry for that, I just missed my sorry about that. No, so there is a new law which I've also mentioned regarding the road tax for vehicles, is that vehicles registered after 1st of July 2018 get a much higher road tax or vehicle tax or whatever you want to call it. So it's another $150 a month, more or less, $150 give or take. So that's also one thing. If I opt for a car, then if it's a Mustang, which is a 2019, it will be registered after 1st of July 2018, obviously, as we are in January 2019 already. So and also, if I order a 2019, I have to wait until April, May, more or less, maybe, to get one. And also, there seems to be some shortage of magnetic ride suspension systems, so that would potentially cause even further delay. So that's that. So I've been looking at the BMW M2, but that's around 20,000 US dollars more. The insurance on M cars in Sweden is quite high, so I don't think that would be an awesome car, but I don't think that's an option. Then we have the RS3, which is a really nice car as well. From a daily driven point of view, that more or less would be an awesome package because it's four-wheel driven and we have snow and ice and rain and whatever and whatnot every single day here, I almost said. But those are also around I don't know, 15,000 US dollars more. And I don't think the RS3 would give the same type of sensation which the Mustang gives, or the M2. That's what I think. I haven't driven it yet though. And I've been looking at Porsche 718 Cayman GTS, but I have written that off because I think I would need to have two cars then, because that car only has 2 seats. So I need to pick up my children, read them at school, etc. Or if you want to go out with the family, it's a nice summer day, we want to go for ice cream, and it's like, no, we can't fit in the Porsche, we have to take whatever, the Golf. No. So I don't know, let me know what you would do if you were in my shoes. I mean, the other option is, I mean, I'm on the list for a Tesla Model 3, but that's like selling your soul to the devil when you have this type of car now. I don't know. Or a regular, I don't know, Volvo V90 or S60 or BMW M140i or something like that potentially as well. But from, again, then this sensation which is difficult to quantify, is, I don't think those type of cars will give that type of pleasure, so to speak. They're awesome cars, but I'm just worried that I will be bored and want to trade the car in after a short while. So let me think what you would do if you were in my shoes and you have had these type of issues. And also, of course, one other option is to keep the car, go to the dealer and let them fix whatever is the issues with it. And also, as I've mentioned, I have the passenger door spot painted the rear front fender, spot painted because the door and the fender had nudged. My boot lid has nudged the rear fender, so there is paint damage on both parts, so that needs to be resprayed. So I believe the whole boot lid needs to be resprayed, so I'm worried that the job will not be good and color matching, etc. will not be spot on. Also, I have trimmings around the window. I'll post pictures or clips of those around the rear window, which is not glued properly. So I have that type of issue as well, and there are some rattle from the interior as well. So of course one option would be then to keep this car and just let the dealer continue fixing it, and I'll go back if it's not good and I'll reiterate. And why I'm saying to just keep this car is because as I mentioned, then I have the Expel film, which is expensive protection which I've put on the car. I have lowering springs, I have this CB005, I have subframe alignment kit, I have the diff bushings, I have the H-pipe, I have ceramic coating, I have the rear windows tinted, etc, etc. And all of those things, or some of it, I can take out and put on a new car, etc. But that would also something to consider then. So I'm sort of somehow leaning towards just keeping the car and letting the dealer work on the issues I'm having, and then take it from there. If their issues continue, then they reiterate. If not, all things good. So let me know what you would think, what you would do if you were in my shoes when it comes to this situation. I would appreciate that a lot. I know it's ultimately my own decision, but yeah, it's good to have other people's thoughts and thinking. That's that.